If you or your company are thinking about hiring a military veteran, then you absolutely need to watch this video. If you or your company are hiring a military veteran, then there are a few things that you absolutely need to know. Let's discuss what you're getting, direct communication, how to find veterans, and tools and resources. If you're hiring a vet, then you are hiring someone who has volunteered to give the best years of their life in service to their country. This means that they're selfless, and even if you're not patriotic, every company in the world could benefit from employees who are selfless. Being a member of the military requires discipline. Discipline to stay in shape, discipline to follow orders, discipline to show up on time to morning accountability formation and physical training. Imagine how much better your office would run if your employees had more discipline. Regardless of how easy or cushy your office is, I know that every office in the world has complainers. This chair isn't soft enough. This air conditioner is too cold. Now imagine an infantryman, sleeping on dirt, in the rain, maintaining security. This is his life. He knows how to endure hardship. Your uncomfortable chair and your cold air conditioning are a total joke. You hire this guy and he's going to work hard for you. He's not going to bellyache and complain all day. Because the military is often a matter of life and death, veterans have learned the value of total honesty. Imagine how much more successful your business would be if all of your employees were brutally honest. Don't forget that almost every single job in the military requires teamwork. Even the toughest, meanest, and most deadly men in the military know how to work and play well in a team. Veterans have also learned to be obedient. This is a rare virtue these days, and your business will certainly benefit from someone who does what he's told to do. And finally, veterans are women or men of their word. If they say yes, then the answer is yes. They've lived for years with a code of honor, and for sure your business will benefit from their integrity. Now let's be realistic. Not every veteran is a saint or displays these virtues or mindsets, but for the most part, you're going to find these qualities in the veterans you meet and hire. Now many vets have spent decades working for the military, and that's all that they know. That doesn't mean that they're untrainable. In fact, on the contrary, they're very trainable. But you can't assume that they know how to fill out the paperwork system that your company uses, or how to bill their hours. They're used to working 4 to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're not used to working 8.0 hours a day and 40.0 hours a week. So tell them directly how to do something and they will learn it and do it. And when they make a mistake, correct them and move on. Tell them what they did wrong and they'll fix it. They're not going to have their feelings hurt. They don't understand expressions like, perhaps you could reconsider that paragraph and how you formatted it. That's not clear guidance. Tell them directly to change the font to Arial 12 and to rewrite the proposal addressing only two things, the cost of resources and labor hours. Now they're going to understand. When you hire a veteran, be very honest and direct with them when setting expectations. The more direct and upfront you are with them from the beginning, the more clearly they will understand your guidance. You're not going to hurt their feelings if you tell them that on Wednesdays when you brief the boss, everyone has to wear a tie. Let me quickly discuss unique ways to recruit vets. Most bases have a yearly military job fair. Contact your local military base and find out when they're having a local job fair. Or just Google it, or check out the unclassified website for that base near you. If you have a very specific niche and need military veterans with a very specific background, then go to one of their military specialty conferences. It's going to take you a long time to get your foot in the door, but once you're in, you can make an announcement at the conference and have interested vets get a hold of you when they get out of the military. A great example of this would be computer security experts. It's open source information that there's a new cyber command. Get in touch with them and see if and when they have an unclassified day during one of their conferences. Ask if you can make a 2-minute announcement that you're recruiting retiring cyber experts and leave your business card at the registration table. But the easiest way to hire a vet is to use one of the many websites used for hiring vets, and this leads me to resources. There are hundreds of resources out there for you to use. I'm going to highlight a few of my favorites. Clearance Jobs is a great place for you to post a job that requires hiring a vet with a secret or a top secret clearance. Recruit Military is a great place to go to hire someone who is finishing their military service. And finally, let's talk about vets who don't translate their military experience and occupational specialties into common wording. For example, you get a resume that just says that someone was an 11 Charlie. You have no idea what an 11 Charlie is, so I recommend you just Google it. Then you're going to see that 11 Charlie is a mortarman. That means they work on small teams. But on top of carrying all of their gear on their back, they also carry a heavy mortar tube, a base plate, or mortars. These guys are going to be tough as nails, hard workers, and for sure they're never going to complain about uncomfortable chairs or the air conditioning being too cold. ONET Online has a great military occupational code crosswalk. If someone sends you a resume with the specialty code 1Zulu1 X-Ray 1, go to ONET and type it in. It will let you know that they're a pararescueman. Click on the title and it's going to tell you what these special ops guys do for a living. I'm putting all of these hyperlinks on my website and in the description below. Okay, so there you have it. My best advice for recruiters and businessmen and women who are thinking about hiring a vet. I recommend you do so. I'm convinced that hiring a vet is a way to grow your team and to take your business to the next level. Let me know in the comments below what other resources are out there that you recommend for recruiters to use to hire a vet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep on learning, and be sure to forward this video to a friend who needs to see this. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?